Hello, Power One. Welcome. So we're gonna do this fresh. We're gonna be pulling out cards. So let's get started. What? Like, let me rephrase that. Who fantasizes about Pile One, and what do they fantasize about? um, I'm okay. I heard someone wants to change your life, or when I don't know, something about wanting to change your life. Um, you you attract those people who are very dominant but are very possessive and controlling. And the reason I'm laughing is because you attract people who, either are not emotionally available or something, and they try to, like, how do I say, I can't explain it, but like, I don't know, it's almost like they like to, what do you call it, they like to be controlling and all that towards you, almost because they feel like you're giving them a chance and they must hold on to you. And I feel like this is why they control you, and they like doing this or that. The reason I was laughing though is because these people feel inferior to you, hence why they want to be dominant, but deep down their nature isn't really dominant. So I feel like maybe you get people who don't know how to be dominant towards you in the bedroom or like just in general, and they'll try to be dominant and you can tell they're not, and they come off very goofy or shy when they're trying to be dominant. It's kind of reminding me of something I saw on my feed. Some guy was like doing a what do you call that in English? A doublage for something. And basically it was like a scene where like this girl was like, oh my god, or something, like a movie scene, and they were like doing a dub thing over it. And the guy was all like acting like he was very clueless, not knowing that the girl, wanted some. And basically it was fucking hilarious because the girls are like, shake me, and he started shaking her, and then he goes, what do I do now? I get really weird shit on my feed, but I watched it because it kind of reminded me like of telenovelas and stuff, and the way they were speaking was just hilarious. And I feel like that's the kind of people you attract. You attract very nerdy people who, want to be dominant but really don't know how, or like they feel like they must be dominant in order to catch your attention. Something about that, like they pick up on your energy, that you like dominant energies. And I feel like you like both energies, soft or dominant, doesn't matter, as long as they are pleasing you. um Let me pull some initials. But okay, we're gonna get into who. Okay, who. I feel like this is someone's energy already in your life currently. So let's see. Who. I feel like you got lots of suitors. I don't know why I heard in my head Zebra, but then I also heard Dee, Brian, Rachel, Noah, Nicole, Danny, David. I don't know. There's just like a bunch of names coming out in my head. Brianna, Brittany, Jasmine, Raul, Ricky, Richard. Basically get, and this might be their middle name, their last name, or like these specific initials might be in their last name, or middle name, first name, something like that. Okay. You guys got D, B, N, R, and Z, by the way. I just wanted to let you guys know. And I feel like some of you guys, as well as K, I don't know why, I feel like you just have lots of people who fantasize about you. Okay. I'm getting that I don't feel like you have any exes fantasizing about you or anything like that. So if you were curious about that, Spirit is saying no. But I feel like you guys don't care about really if an ex really is or not. You're just kind of like, okay. But yeah, if you came just to like get some tea on that, Spirit is saying this probably won't be, the best reading for you if you were here for that. But I just feel like lots of people are. I feel like the reason your exes aren't is because they try not to. I feel like maybe if they're in relationships and stuff now, that's why they're trying not to. But they do find you hot, Spirit is saying. I don't know why I'm hearing in my head hot tamale. Hot tamale. um, a tamale is Mexican food, I think. I grew up eating tamales because I'm Mexican. I think it's considered Mexican food, but it's Hispanic food in general, right? And yeah, those are really bomb food. People crave them on Christmas and stuff. I feel like someone wants you under their Christmas tree. But anyways, let's see who is fantasizing about pile 1. I feel like if you had a friends with benefits kind of situation with someone in the past, that person is still fantasizing about you. Like, no one can compare to what you brought to the table. You really, you know, upgraded their fantasies. I feel like if in the past, you know, people were like kind of like saying, no, I'm not open to, you know, doing this or that with you, you were just like, yes, let's do it, I'm interested, let's try. And this person like quickly realized that when you, how to say, when they gave you the energy of we're just gonna be friends with benefits and that's it, they quickly realized that, you know, they should have asked for more than just that. They should have, you know, maybe cuffed you down or something, because now they are very heartbroken and they want to try to make amends with you, try to sneak back into your life. But let's see what they're fantasizing about, because I'm very chismosa. This person is fantasizing about marrying you, having kids with you, also putting you in your place. I feel like this is an actual true dominant energy, okay, that I'm feeling. They want to give you butterflies, but also give you like very pleasurable sensations and feelings up into your stomach, okay? Like they want to make your stomach feel good. I don't know, something about that, okay? And they fantasize about like maybe you trying to make the first move, but then they take control. It's kind of like, yeah, I'll have you howling at the moon all night. What else do they fantasize about? Someone to cuff you to the bed, or just cuff you in general. They would like it if you were to dress up as a cop or cosplay as a cop. I don't know, whatever you want to call it, cosplaying, dress up. Mainly though, they fantasize about marrying you. Like, they don't want to just have fun without a ring. They want to like lock it down and make sure that, you know, you're only going to be pleasing them, only taking care of them, only pleasing them, basically. They fantasize about hearing, like telling you like you're mine, and you saying, yeah, I'm yours, or you're mine. And like they want to hear you say also you're mine, okay? They want you to feel possessive over them, okay? That's what they fantasize, you being very crazy and possessive, and like being like, why are you looking at my partner? Confidence is your key to success. They really like your confidence and your sassy nature. I feel like if you have sassy nature, something about you just coming off very serious, or like, I don't know, I heard in my head seductive. Some even fantasize about like you being just a mistress at times, or something like that. But then like you guys actually falling in love and then leaving their wife for you, or husband, like something about that. Like, what's the male version of like mistress? Okay, like I don't know, but you get the point. Like they just want you to be like, oh, I'm a little secretary, little mistress, little maid, or like butler or something like that, you know what I mean? And then I don't know, they fantasize the funniest things, and in the end it just always end up being like, finally we get to be together. Does that make any sense? Like they'll fantasize like, oh my god, you're just my maid, you're just my butler, and then boom, you're craving me so bad that you want me to leave my husband or wife, and I'm gonna do it for you. They just basically like fantasizing about you, begging them to like be more than just friends, because they never got that closure. Hold your vision. They fantasize about, you know, just getting you alone and just staring at you, and then maybe like just watching you do your thing. Okay, this is getting a little too adult-like, but I'm gonna just say it. I'm so shy, but like something about your fingers, licking your fingers, or biting your lips. This is it's making me so shy. um, prosperity lies ahead. I feel like they would like it if you were to get shy as well. Um, they just really want to like break down all your like walls in general. Um, prosperity lies ahead. Like I said, they don't just want to quit it and hit it and then buy, you know, like they want to marry you. So they fantasize a lot about marrying you, okay? A lot. They never got that closure, so that's why they do that. And they're very stubborn. I feel like maybe they still try to, you know, come in your life. Um and they think about you a lot, day and night, day and night. It's not just sexual I'm getting, it's like romantic as well. Like they fantasize, you know, um making love, not just, you know, sex, nothing. Like they want you to feel good and like a lifelong partner, not just like some meet or not just like some friend, like more than that. Okay. um don't let your past hold you back. I feel like they want to reach out to you if you guys are in a no contact situation. For those that, you know, are, if you're in contact with them and, you know, just you're kind of like friends and you're no longer friends with benefits, they're kind of like, damn, I can't help but, you know, want to like tell them more or tell them what I want to be. I want to be more than just friends and not just friends with benefits. I don't want that. When I mean I want more, I want, you know, marriage. I want to date. I want to have this person in my life for a long term. Um, expect powerful change. I feel like this will come very soon because they can't stop, you know, thinking about you and, you know, I feel like they fantasize too much and they're kind of like, I can't keep fantasizing. I need it to be real. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, not just when it comes to sexual stuff. I'm just getting that they fantasize a lot about marrying you and they're kind of like, I need it to be real. So they're going to communicate very soon their feelings, okay? Um, believe in the impossible. They're trying to muster up the courage. You know, I mentioned earlier that you attract those kind of nerdy energies. This person is naturally dominant, but there's like some nerdiness to them, and you bring it out of them because your energy is a lot more dominant than theirs. Um, but with you, I feel like you kind of allow people just to be dominant if that's how they want to treat you, and you're kind of like, whatever, I'm having fun, I'm getting pleased, it's fine. So you don't mind, and that's what this person likes about you, that you make all of their fantasies come true, and you don't hold back, and yeah, like you're the only person who can please them. You're the only one they want to be doing in the bedroom is what I'm getting. Like if you were to give them an option to like sleep with you and multiple partners in the same bedroom, they would be like, the fuck? Why do I need them? Like you're the only one. Um so you have this person really wrapped around your finger, okay? That's what I'm getting. Um so that was some heavy tea, but let's get in a little more with here. Last little messages. They could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius, basically a fixed sign. No, wait, is that a fixed sign? Yeah, they're fixed sign. Or they're just very stubborn. Like, they know what they want and they're gonna get it. So expect communication soon. Uranus, innovative, originality, change, altruistic. They're going to make big moves on you very soon because they're not the type to just linger around and then, you know, just like let things be in the past. No, if they want something, they're going to make it come into fruition. I kind of get their energy because I'm like this too, where if I want something, I will spend like days contemplating on things. But how do I say, you know how some people are kind of like, I had this convo with my little sis the other day when we were at the store, and she goes, don't you ever like, you know, want to buy something but then like you're kind of like, oh, I don't really need it. And I'm like, no, I'm the opposite. If I want something, the only reason I'm going to think about it and contemplate over it and over and over it is because I'm thinking, should I get it in pink or blue? But I already know that I want it and I'm going to make it mine, you know? That's the only time where I'll be like, I don't know if I actually want to get this or this color, yada, yada. But I know I'm going to get it. You know what I mean? And she didn't really understand that. And I was like, I don't know. That's just how I am. And I feel like this is how your person is as well, where they're kind of like, I want it, I'm going to get it. And that's how they're viewing you. I want this person, I'm going to marry them. Pluto, evolution, transformation, beginnings, and endings, rebirth. This is giving that they have lots of Scorpio in their chart maybe, or they're a Scorpio. That's very heavy confirmation there. Vesta, your energy, assertive energy, assured, true to oneself, cozy, soul spark, soul's breath, one's own beliefs, own opinions, home for the flame. I truly feel like they feel comfortable with you, and this is why they feel safe to fantasize. And you've never made them feel uncomfortable. You've never, like, if they told you something like, oh, I kind of, just want to like giggle in the bedroom, and like, I don't know, you feed me fruit or something. You've never made any of their fantasies feel like, they were weird or anything. You've always just said like, hey, that's interesting, let's try. Or I don't know, but I'm just getting that you've never ever made them feel that. So they just feel very comfortable. And this is why when it comes to fantasizing about you, they just go all out and they don't hold back. Because some people tend to like feel shy and kind of like, oh, I shouldn't be doing this, or but no, with this person, they're just kind of like, I can fantasize and it's okay. I feel like this person constantly thinking about you and fantasizing is gonna manifest you guys end up together, because I feel like they have this powerful nature of I want this and I'm gonna get it. So them fantasizing and having that energy of I want it, I want it, I want it, is just speaking that into the universe. I feel like they naturally manifest. And it has to do a lot with their sexual energy, being very grounded in who they are and stuff like that. I believe in law of assumption, and I truly feel like your person sees nobody else but you. And when I tell you, you're probably gonna end up marrying this person, because I'm feeling very heavily that this person does not see anybody else but you. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pal 2. Welcome to your reading, love. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I don't know why I want to say it's nice to have you here, mi amor. I don't know why, but that just means my love in Spanish. I'm feeling called to use these right now. Okay. Oh, the person fantasizing about pal 2. I heard him hit. It's a player, like someone who could be involved with someone else, but they still think about you. I feel like they give you player energy and then got with someone new and kind of left you in the dark. But they still fantasize about you. They're like sick over you, because I'm getting weird sensations in my stomach. I feel like you were like a drug to them. They couldn't drop you for shit. Like, their friends would be like, you need to stop, like messing with this person if you're just gonna be fucking around and doing this or that. And they couldn't drop you. And even their friends kind of like, took a liking to you, and they're kind of like, nah, you're fucking with this person, stop it. You know what I mean? And I truly feel like the reason they left you in the dark, though, is because a person finally said, enough is enough. You're not going to treat this person like this anymore. They need to be in a healthier connection, and you're not giving them that. And they don't want, this toxic kind of thing. So you better, drop them. And that's when they decide to drop you, I'm guessing. There was, like, a new partner I'm getting, but, like, with them, they're not very fulfilled. Like, yes, they are getting sex or whatever, but they're not fulfilled. So the person thinking about you is an ex, perhaps, or someone maybe you just had a situationship with, or just never fully got to date them, is what I'm getting. Something about that. But I feel like someone either got blocked or changed their number or something like that. And that's just how you guys completely lost contact. But for some reason, I don't know if this person is keeping tabs on you. I don't know how they're keeping tabs on you, but maybe they're getting tarot readings on you. They could have blocked you, or you could have blocked them. You could have changed your number. They could have changed their number. You'll know where you stand, right? And this person is very much still fantasizing about you, even if they have a lover. And it's because deep down, you made them want to be a better person. You always had them, like, you always had them stable. You always made them feel good. And this person is really feeling extremely bad. Looking at this beautiful pink here, it says, look at the bigger picture. I truly am feeling like they have pure unconditional love for you, but something about, like, they fear committing because they don't want to be tied down, and they fear being abandoned, like someone having them so vulnerable, and that's why they don't want to commit to you. But then deep down, they're kind of like, but then it hurts not living with them, not being in their life. I feel like this is gonna change in the future. Like, in the near future, they're gonna reach out to you somehow. Like, it's just going to happen. Okay, I feel like they still either keep your Instagram, or they know your Facebook still. Maybe there's, you know, before they changed the number or blocked you, they told a friend like, keep tabs on this person for me, or save this number for me, something about that. They're still very hopeful that they can, you know, still contact you, or you know what I mean, like how, but it doesn't matter if you blocked them or they blocked you, they're still somehow keeping tabs on you. I'm getting like they memorize something by heart, and spirit is saying this isn't over. They're gonna reach out very much soon once they, you know, I don't know, something about settling something and then finally feeling like they can come towards you, come clean about something. I feel like it's everything you already know, but them just wanting to give you that clarity, like, yes, I did this, yes, I said this, yes, I did this or that. But they just want to be honest with you so that they can see if, you know, you're willing to start anew with them. Like, will you give them a second chance? Will you give them the fucking millionth chance? Like, they don't feel like they deserve, because I feel like you gave them too many fucking chances, right? But let's see what they're fantasizing about though. I feel like some of you guys are already turned off and you just want to skip, so go ahead and do so. But if you kind of want the tea on this person, let's get into it. The Star. They're very much into role-playing, cosplaying, dirty talk. They would want you to whisper in their ear. They love your voice. They like when you whisper or when you get shy. I am getting something about like under your pants, under your skirt. They want to get under like that, or in their hands. Something about you being kind of like having clothes on you, and then like, I don't know, like touching you. They fantasize about that because I feel like you're very shy and they kind of like, I don't know, they don't want you to feel unsafe, and I don't know, it just like turns them on how shy and innocent you are, so they wouldn't want to like just strip you completely. They fantasize a lot about making out your lips. They really like your lips, guy or girl, like they like your lips. Okay. They really like your hair, your scent. They fantasize about combing your hair. They fantasize about touching your hair. Something about like holding your cheeks, like your face, and just looking at you. Like, I don't know. They really want to kiss your nose. Like, this person is soft for you, but like, they just have so much things going on and so many fears that they don't want to face. And that's like pissing me off. It's just like, fucking get your shit together and stop making this person sad or mad or crying or playing with them because boom, boom, boom. I feel like this is why their friends were protective of you. Like, their friends were protective of you, and even your friends are protective of you, and they just didn't want this to continue any further because they saw how pure you were, and they're kind of like, no, 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 no. My friend is not gonna do this to you. Like, they couldn't have it. And I feel like their friends are really trying to get this person straight and trying to help them so that they can come back to you as well. Their friends really adore you. Like, they hella adore you because you make their friend actually want to be a better person. You make them healthy. And I feel like they've dealt with lots of toxicity in their life, whether it was like with partners in the past or just in general. And this is why this person can also like fantasize about marrying you, having kids with you. I feel like they want lots of kids. Like, when they think about you late at night, they're not just thinking about this. They're also thinking about like, damn, I want to have so many kids with this person that we would probably need a fucking school bus to keep all our kids. They also kind of fantasize about like you guys traveling and having like a little, is it called RCV? You know, like those kind of traveling vans, and then they have like toilets and seats and stuff like that. They kind of, or maybe they want to live in a small home as well. I don't know, something about wanting lots of kids, but then wanting that very, I don't know, they like very, they have a very adventurous side to them. So regardless if you guys have lots of kids, they fantasize about traveling the world with you and not just like settling down somewhere. They would maybe want a small home to come back to, but then they want like a RCV, I don't know what it's called, like, you know, one of those vans like I was mentioning earlier where you can travel freely. They would want that kind of lifestyle. They're very free-spirited, and yeah, they want to experience that with you. What other fantasies? Oh yeah, that scared me. King of Swords. I feel like they like fantasizing about you, maybe thinking about them and then fantasizing, and like you like just going into fantasy land. they kind of like imagining you in a like in your bedroom, and then like you just thinking about them, and then, you know, pleasuring yourself. That's like a turn on for them. I feel like maybe because you're innocent and very sweet, or you come off like that to them, they wouldn't think that you would actually do that kind of thing. So that's why they fantasize about that, because it basically turns them on. Okay. um you just come off very innocent. They really want to see you in a skirt. If you are, you know, it doesn't matter if you are female or not, like they want to see you in a skirt. If you know, you're trans, or you're just like don't care about what you wear, like you're just, when it comes to clothes, you're neutral. I'm getting that they want to see you in a skirt, or just in general. It doesn't have to be that they want to see you in a skirt. If you're a man watching this, they like your legs. Okay. um your legs could be really strong. I don't know if you can lift, like it doesn't matter if you're like very skinny, you just have the ability to lift them. That like really turns on your person. Or if, you know, you are the one being lifted, or if you think you're the one that would be lifted, that's what they fantasize about doing, lifting you and just like you know, um lifting. What else? Queen of Cups. You're very soft. um they want to get you in the kitchen, like just randomly catch you off guard. Maybe like you just like being in your robe and like being so fucking busy, like so many, let's say you're a mom, you're taking care of your kids, and you're kind of like, oh my god, finally got all the kids lunches done, send them to school, but I'm still in my little robe and I have nothing but underwears underneath. Like they just want you to seem like very helpless and tired, and then, you know, things further from there, like to little fundy time. I feel like, I don't know, they kind of imagine like you just sitting on the couch as well, and then, you know, them making a big move on you. They really like the like you not expecting it or something like that. They like catching you off guard. The thought of that really riles them up inside. Okay. They really like making you shy. Okay, that's what I'm getting. If you haven't had anything with this person like that, I'm getting they would love to make you shy. Okay. What else do they fantasize about? You're very giving, so I feel like this person, how do I say, I feel like you would do anything to please them, and you would just like be obedient in a sense. Like you would be wanting to constantly be like, I don't know, I feel like you would kind of be like, is this okay? Am I doing this enough? Am I, you would just constantly be questioning, is this enough? So they would focus mainly on pleasing you, because you would, I feel like you would be like a walking fantasy, true fantasy. Like just you in general, you already complete all their fantasies. Okay, so if you guys were to ever, you know, I am getting that you would complete it, and they would mainly focus on you, pleasing you. Okay. What other messages want to come out? Prosperity lies ahead. Someone wants head, or just you for you to go down between them legs. Something about your lips though. Okay, your lips, very heavily, like goddamn. Bring love into the situation. See, they want to be able to, you know, give you that ring and, you know, marry you before doing all of this, but then at the same time they can't help but fantasize. They feel so bad because you're so pure and sweet, and there's just a nature to you that is just very beautiful, and they're kind of like, why am I such a bad person? Why am I, you know, afraid to commit to love? Why am I so afraid to be vulnerable? Why can't I just tell this person that I'm so in love with them, and I'm just scared? Like, why do I have to be scared? I feel like this person would just want to really hold your hand and take things slow the first time around. This person would, you know, be the kind of lover that would like, I don't know, do candlelight dinners, just be romantic or something. I really try to get the mood going the first time, but then after that, they'd be really rough and wild, like this bull here. I see red, and I'm coming. Okay. That's just kind of the energy. You know how like the toros, the bulls, or in Spain, the red flags or something like that. I heard a story like that when I was a kid, where the bulls just run towards the red color, and that's how they are. They would be very, very rough, okay, afterwards, but at the same time, they would still keep it sweet. They would still keep it spicy is what I'm getting, but overall, they don't want to, like, how do I say, I don't know why I'm getting like they don't want to steal your innocence if they are not ready to commit to you, because they see you as this very, very innocent person, and they're kind of like, nah, I hurt them too much and I don't just want to do that, so I'm just gonna fantasize and that's it. Like, I feel like in the past they probably told you like, oh, we don't have to get married, like, let's just do it. But now they're kind of like, why was I like that? I'm such a jerk, I'm such a bitch, I'm such a bastard, I'm such a horrible person. I don't know. They're just feeling very sorry because they're kind of like, damn, I was constantly wanting fast paced everything in my life, and then I ruined this beautiful connection. Like, it's almost like in their brain, they always thought they needed fast, moving on to the next, moving on to the better, moving on. And they met the best, and they're kind of like, well, I can't move on past this person anymore because I reached the best and I want them in my life, but I fucked up and now I don't know what to do. Damn, this is pretty chaotic. They would really like to pull on your hair, or like I'm getting a scene of like someone going down on someone, you know, like the legs being spread and like them caressing the hair. Regardless of your gender, this person would love to caress your hair and touch your ears while you're going down on them, or while they're going down on you. Something about either like how do I say, you're going down on someone, you're going down on them, right? They would caress your hair, or if they're going down on you, they would want you to caress their hair and touch their ears and all that. Vice versa, okay? It applies to both sides. Does that make any sense? I'm just getting that. And what else? I feel like maybe they were like music, because I'm getting like clubbing music, like I don't know. And then I also got like something about money as well. I feel like they would love to spoil you very much. Their love language is probably like gift giving. They would really want to like buy you chocolates or make you feel very spoiled in the bedroom. Like, I brought you like these chocolates have gold on them, and like, I don't know, they fantasize about being that rich, really rich person, and that can just cater to you and like, I don't know, like feed you grapes or something. They want to like feed you or just have some kind of food kind of thing going on in the bedroom with you. They would probably, I feel like they fantasize about either going to get a massage with you somewhere and then coming home and just being so relaxed and being like, hey, so you relaxed? Are you relaxed to do this with me? You know, I feel like they are dominant, but then at the same time, they get so like shy because of you at the same time. 12th house, fantasies, fears, and secrets. Yeah, they have lots of fears, and I feel like at some point they're gonna become very vulnerable with you to the point of not being able to hide any fear. If they fear, like, I don't know, they're just gonna be vocal to the point of being so vulnerable that you're gonna be like, yo, dude, why are you telling me this? Like, we are doing it, and I want to laugh and I don't know if I can laugh. But they might just tell you, like, if you guys are doing it or something, they might tell you like, oh my god, I need to fart, but I'm like so shy and I don't know what you're gonna think and I feel anxious. They might go off like that, and you're gonna probably want to laugh, and then they're gonna be like, why did he laugh? I tell you that because I'm feeling anxious. And then something about that, okay? And yeah, like, they're gonna reach this point of vulnerability with you for sure. You're the only person that's gonna be able to unlock them like that, okay? So expect communication from this person soon. They're definitely going to be in your life. They're not going to stay out of it for sure. Let's see some initials so that you guys can get confirmation. I don't know if I already did initials, but I'm doing initials. Okay. B. K, H. I heard X in my head, like X, like just the letter X. What other initial? J, A. What else? Oh, I no, T, maybe an I don't know. G, and I feel like that's it. And then also, like I said, I got X earlier, so yeah. That's it though. So the initials, let me clear them up a bit. G, T, A, J, K, B, and H. So those are the initials for you guys for confirmation. But that's all I have for you guys. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye-bye now. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading, love. Let's get started. It's nice to have you here. It's nice to have you here. I'm very energetic when it comes to your energy or your person's energy. Or just the energy I'm feeling, okay? Who is fantasizing about pile 3 and why? I feel like random people in general. Like you could be walking about and I don't know, if you just walk out to do your daily activities. I feel so out of breath as well. I feel like you make people speechless. You could simply go out to the fucking laundromat. I don't want to fucking say that in English. Damn. La fucking lavanderia. I can't even speak Spanish right now. Lavanderia. Or laundromat. I always grew up saying laundromat, so hopefully you understand me. But you could just go to places like that, go the grocery stores, or I don't know. But I'm just getting that people just look at you and then they go home and then do their little funsies, or when they think late at night, they'd be like, oh my god, that one handsome, pretty person I saw at the store, like goddamn. I feel like some of you guys have a nice bottom, guy or girl, they like it, okay? People like it. Some men think that, you know, women don't like a little nice round bottom, but that's far from the truth. We love it. And it's also good, like, I don't know, I grew up learning that if you work out your butt muscles, that, you know, when you get older, you're not gonna have as much back pain and you're gonna be able to walk more stable. So I feel like either some of you guys do work out or something and people see that, I don't know, you're gonna be like a good lifelong partner, or that you're very fit, and people just fantasize about, you know, I don't know, like people just think you're gonna be sexy even when you're old, okay? Like you're gonna be that like grandpa that everyone's like, damn, has your wife or husband passed on? Like, goddamn, grandma. So yeah, do you have some time for me? I'm ready for some cookies and tea. Give me some of that cake. Look at that factory of yours. Like that's just the energy I'm getting. Or like some people who like, I don't know, I feel like you get people who maybe want to tell you things like, well, how do you like your coffee? How do you like your eggs? And like they try to make everything sexual. Your energy is just very open and welcome, so people feel like they could fantasize about you or like tell you their fantasies and just be vulnerable, and you're just kind of like you know. So yeah, like I'm getting that very much, that it's just random strangers. You have like everybody, exes, lovers, people who are potential future lovers, what I mean, or just people in general. They just be fantasizing because you're very beautiful. I feel like you have an ethereal vibe to you. And some people really like your ears. I don't know if you have them pierced, or just in general, people really like your ears. They find them really beautiful. Your hands and feet, places that you don't really see as much, people find it beautiful. Like, let's say you go out to the beach and you're finally wearing a bikini, they can see your back and they really like that. Or if, you know, you usually constantly like have your hoodie or sweater, or you constantly wear long sleeves and you cover your hands, something about that, like you rarely show your feet or hands and your ears. Maybe your hair is always in the way, and then finally when you pick up your hair or something, people really like that. You could also come off as very, what do you call it, modest as well. And when people get to see a little bit of something or a little bit of your ankles or something, they're kind of like, ah, hello. Hi. Very funny energy. 8 of Cups. I feel like when you date someone, people can't get over you and they get stuck in fantasy land. It's almost like they become aware that they are not probably the only ones fantasizing about you, or that, you know, they have no chance because you're a beautiful walking fantasy. And it's almost like if they fucked up or you broke up with them because of whatever reason, or if they break up with you, there's no going back. You don't chase people. You don't try to like manifest exes back. You're not clingy. You're not like, not that if you try to manifest exes back meaning that you're clingy, but I'm just getting that sense that people know that you're just very detached. You're kind of like, oh, there's no more love here. Well, I'm full of love and I'm ready to mingle. So I do get the energy of old partners still fantasizing about you. It doesn't matter if they get into new relationships. Sometimes they'll slip and be like, oh fuck, why am I doing this? Why am I fucking doing this? Yeah. I'm just getting though that lots of people, when you're walking in the grocery store and stuff like that, they be going back home and they're just like, damn. Or like workers, they'll think about you throughout the whole time in their store. They get home and they're kind of like, time to wind down. And they, you know, I don't know, your beauty is so like beautiful and out of this world that guy or girl, beautiful, okay, I'm calling you beautiful. And basically I get that you're like, your appearance, like everything about you becomes very vivid in their brain, that your image hold in their brain. You're so beautiful that your beauty is unforgettable. They can't forget your face. They can't forget things you said, how your voice sounded. You make the people who are, you know, that are not imagine. I feel like if they don't have an imagination, what I'm trying to get at, you still are able to spark this imagination for them to fantasize, to see you clearly in their mind's eye. That's what I'm getting. Like, your beauty is just hypnotizing. It's striking. Some of you guys either have colored eyes or you just have those very, I feel like this is a stupid phrase to say, you have colored eyes. We all have almost colored eyes, right? But what I meant by that is like blue eyes or brown, not brown eyes, basically blue eyes, green eyes, hazel eyes, something like that. But if you just have brown eyes, I am getting that they're just very striking. And I don't know, you know how some people with colored eyes, they tend to have striking eyes and you kind of feel like you're getting lost or hypnotized, and some people don't like staring into people's eyes because they're so beautiful. You have that effect even if you just have brown eyes. I am getting that people are kind of like, damn, those are the most beautifulest brown eyes I've ever seen. I've never seen brown eyes like that. Like, what the heck? Or you might have like a darker ring in your eyes, in your little brown eyes. You may have little eyes as well because of the way I worded that. And something about that, okay? They really like how your eyes look. There's just something dark and mysterious going on with your eyes, is what I'm getting. What else do they fantasize? Okay, so I feel like people fantasize about like tying you up and you just being completely naked. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Tying you up, cuffing you up, doing you from behind, or or if you're the, how do I say, if you're the one who, you know, if you're a masculine and you like doing, I'm getting that people want to be tied up by you. Okay, that's another thing I should clarify as well. Or if you're just in general like doing, is what I'm getting. People want to be tied up by you. I feel like you have both genders fantasizing about you though. Okay, both genders. You might be as well, be bisexual as well. I'm picking up. And okay, I see family, ancestors, foundation. From what I get here is people not only fantasize about, you know, the sexual stuff. I feel like they fantasize about marrying you, but also they feel almost as if they've met you in a past life, or your energy just seems like I've known you before. Or how do I put it? You give off an energy of when you meet people, you just make them feel like you're the one. Okay, like I've known you past lives and past lives, and finally I get to meet you again. Something about that, your energy is just so comforting, and it feels like you're an old friend to them half the time. And this is why they get so addicted and obsessed with you. Moon, emotions, inner child, instinct, unconscious. I feel like you also start shocking people, and they start, you know, all their wounds, like if they have mommy issues, daddy issues, you bring that into the bedroom. I feel like some people like being degraded by you. Maybe you're not into degrading, but people would love to be degraded by you. Okay. I'm getting that. What else am I getting? Oh my god, where did I put the initials? I need to pull initials for you guys. Okay. Venus, love language, values, relationships, and finances. I feel like partners can't talk shit about you because you've always been a healthy partner. I'm getting, I don't know if you, before you even ever dated, you just learned how to treat people, or you just always had a way of treating people really nice, really respectful, right? And I feel like partners fantasize about you being ruthless or tough, because you're just very soft and respectful, and people just want to break you. And I don't know, they kind of like fantasize about you being rough. Okay. Something about your appearance, like maybe you have tattoos and stuff, and then they don't expect you to be soft, and then you're soft, and then they're kind of like, but wait, but in the bedroom they might be like this, huh? And they're like letting their imagination just go wild. Boundary, structure, stability. Yeah, you come off as very authoritative and stuff like that, so people are like, yeah, they must definitely be like this in the bedroom. They like making assumptions about you just because of your appearance. Fourth house, home life, ancestor's child. Like I said, you make people remember, or you make people feel like if they known you from different past lives. Specifically lots of spiritual people, right? But this is also hinting that, you know, you even have childhood best friends or friends in the past who had heavy crushes on you and who would fantasize and, you know, pleasure themselves with the thought of you. Okay. Vesta, your energy, assertive energy, you come off very direct and like, I know what I want, I know why I'm living, I know why I'm living, I know my purpose. Something about that, even though, you know, you may feel like you're chaotic and you're not going anywhere in life, people get this sense of energy of, even if you might not know what you're doing tomorrow, you're kind of like, whatever, life is meant to just be lived, and I'm strong and I'm stable. Something about your energy just being very stable no matter what's going on in your life. Okay. People really like that. You have a very authoritative energy, and that's what people be fantasizing about, like you just creating a safe place in the bedroom and being dominant. Okay. What else? Let me pull out some initials, and then we'll get back to this, but I feel like I want to pull initials right now. Let's see. What else do I have for you guys? Spanking. Either some people want you to spank them, or they want to spank you. Okay. Depending on your energy is what I'm getting. I feel like I have to be clear with this pile versus the other piles. It was kind of like, no, someone wants to spank you. But this one is kind of like, you'll know where your energy stands. Okay. I feel like you're like this with people as well. Very considerate, very open, and it's almost like you're very open, but you also, I can't explain it. You have this energy of like being a mom, but also mom or dad, and you're kind of like, I'm giving you structure, I'm telling you this, I'm just telling you how it is, but you take it however you want. Something about that. And I don't know, you may flirt with people and people take it to the next level. Something about that, like you may tell them you look beautiful, and you might like grin or something, or I don't know, and they'll be like, oh my god, they definitely want to rail me. Or I don't know, you just make people feel like they have the freedom to just go crazy. Okay. Something about that. BHLN, you're like I don't know, you look like you belong in an anime or manga, something like that, and people really like that. Or I don't know if you're into like anime kind of fantasies for some reason. I don't know. I don't know anything about anime kind of like fantasies. But I am getting that some people see that you have a geeky side, or I don't know. Something about anime. Okay. J and A. And Ariana or Anna is craving you badly. Ariana, Anna. Okay, that's all I have for initials, but let's get back to the cards. Okay. Lucas. I got Lucas. Noah. I don't know why I heard Ninny in my head. Ninny. I don't know what Ninny means, but, or if it's a name. Let's get back here. This is gonna be the last card. What else? What else? I truly feel like people fantasize about you just taking control and them learning from you. They want to learn from you. Feel like you attract very shy, innocent souls, but then at the same time, you attract those people who don't have much experience in the bedroom and they want to learn from you. They're kind of like, please be my teacher. um that kind of energy. Even if you might not be the most dominant, I am getting that people see you as you'd be willing to teach them or learn with them for some reason. Okay, your energy sometimes seems closed off and they're kind of like, oh, I never have a chance, so I just have to fantasize. People who, you know, are not open to, you know, sleeping with others until marriage literally are kind of like, I do not care if I sin, if I do whatever. Like, if I ever get a chance to have a taste, then I'm gonna fucking get that taste and, you know, I'm gonna fucking lick my fingers and leave it all clean. Something about that energy, okay? So that's all I have for this pile. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, or subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye-bye, love. Hello, pile 4. Welcome to your reading. Let's get quickly started. Who's fantasizing about pile 4 and why? Okay, I'm quickly gonna pull some initials. Or should I do that after? I'm gonna do that afterwards so you guys can get confirmation. Let's see. Who's fantasizing about pile 4 and why? I'm already feeling very breathy. I feel like some people secretly, you know, pleasure themselves to you. And, yeah, like, I don't know. Just the thought of you, like, I'm hearing, just the thought of you. It's an old song, I don't know. But it's just, like, coming up. But anyways, I'm getting that just the thought of you really sends people into, like, another world, another dimension, to heaven, to paradise, to wherever they want to go. Like, people have no problem fantasizing about you in any kind of way. Like, they let their imaginations run completely wild. But I am getting that you have 2 past energies still very much clinging on to you. One was a lover, and I feel like, why am I hearing brother? Like, that's so weird. One was a lover. Maybe one knew your brother or a sibling. I don't know. Or they were like a brother to you, or like a sister. I don't know. Someone that's just no longer in your life, okay? But you consider them to be family, very close friends with you. But maybe, you know, they did something and then you're kind of like, oh, no, we can't be friends anymore. And they fantasize heavily about you. That's what I'm getting. Let's see. What do they fantasize about, though? Some fantasize a lot about, like, I don't know, schoolgirl, schoolboy fantasies, like, be my teacher. But they fantasize more about disciplining you, taking control. I feel like you're very, something about your energy just screams very structured, stable, regal, I'm in control, and this is why they would like to take control over you. I feel like people fantasize in general about taking control over you because you give off this, like, I don't know, people think you're very much a bitch or a bastard. Something about you just coming off like, I'm better than y'all, like, I don't know. And people really want to put you in your place just for fun, like, just because. I feel like you attract people who, how do I say, they fantasize about, like, finally being part of your life and then just using you and making you feel stupid or dumb or like a slut or like a bastard. They would like to degrade you, basically. Okay, that's what I'm getting. People have really sick fantasies of you. Okay. Oh my god, that landed on my chest. That card landed on my chest. This one right here. I feel like people fantasize about having, like, multiple partners and then sleeping with you as well. I don't know. Some even like having affairs, but I'm getting more of, like, multiple partners in the bedroom as well. I feel like some of you guys aren't gonna like that, so I'm gonna quickly slide over that, okay? And then the Empress, someone to give you kids, or like, I don't know why I'm getting like some would. This is a weird fantasy, but like someone want you to be pregnant, and then like, I don't know. But I don't know. I feel like that's one of your weird exes that you had to leave in the past. That's so creepy. Like they just want you to themselves, so like to like get you pregnant and be like, haha, you're stuck with me because I gave you a kid. That is weird. I feel like you had problems with an ex and you're no longer giving them attention. You're no longer giving them a care in the world anymore. You're just like, I give 0 fucks. Oh, this landed on my titty again. I'm sorry. Someone probably either like wants to touch your chest or just like lay on your chest maybe, because like damn these cards. 8 of Swords, or some people just really like your chest area, okay? That's what I'm getting. 8 of Swords, guy or girl, like some girls really like the shoulders, the chest, the pecs and all that as well. Doesn't matter if you're like built in a certain way, like girls just really like that. So men, if I said they like your chest, yeah, they like your chest, okay? And then to the woman, you just really have it really beautiful. Doesn't matter if you're flat chested or not, they just like it, okay? I know that some girls tend to hate their bodies because they're kind of like, I have wide shoulders, my chest are so flat and yada yada. There's so much beauty in a girl that has broad shoulders. Like she looks so regal, her chest looks very open, and they're kind of like, I carry the weight of the world on my shoulders and I'm so sexy and confident. If you have that confidence to you, man, you drive people insane with those beautiful broad shoulders of yours, okay? Like, goddamn. I feel like some of you guys do walk with confidence. You do know. I feel like if you do have insecurities, you don't let people see them. You don't let them know that you're insecure about something. And you try to constantly walk with confidence. People really like that. Let's get more into the fantasy though, because I'm not getting anything from here for the cards. What else am I getting? I feel like you got mainly old lovers fantasizing about you, okay? Like, that's just very heavy. People can't get over you. Like, once they have a taste of you, or once, you know, they're part of your world, they just can't. They can't quit. Moon, emotions, inner child, instinct, unconscious. You even have people wet dreaming about you because of how much they fantasize about you throughout the day. Or because of how much they miss you, they start fantasizing in their dreamland. You make people very wet, or you really know how to make them, I'm getting the word come fast. You really know how to make them come fast. I feel like some of you guys don't even have experience in this kind of realm, but when people fantasize about you, you really got them going. You got them like a waterfall, okay? I'm just getting in my head, like, people fantasize and it's almost like it's very hard to please you, so they kind of like fantasize about like being at your knees, like kissing your legs all the way up or something, and they're like begging, please let the water fall on me, please, please, open your like gates of water, like open your water fountain to me, please, please. I don't know, like I feel like that's how you have people, so that's why they fantasize about being dominant and wanting to take control, and they're just kind of like, I don't know, they just kind of want to take you by the hair, kind of like be rough, rimp your shirt, or I don't know, rimp your blouse, something like that. Very like, I don't know, I'm getting like weird sensations in my heart. Like people get so shy, but like, how do I put this? I feel like some of these people would probably like just be like, I'm ripping your shirt off, but then they would like stop and pause, look at you if it's okay, and then continue. I can't explain it. Like they want to be rough, but they also don't want to be mean, and they want to have your consent basically. There's something about you, like, I say, I feel like you would kick their ass, or I don't know, something about you demand respect, you demand others to, there's something about your energy of like, you can't fuck with me, and if you ever did, you'd be dead. You're very protective of yourself, and people know that, and that really turns people on. They're kind of like, wait a minute, if I rip your shirt or your blouse, are you gonna get mad at me? I don't know if some of you guys are into like fighting, or you know how to fight, something about that, but people are scared. Like they know that they can't do anything. And if they, you know, if they have like those fantasies of like, I don't know, like catching people off guard, and then that kind of those kind of weird fantasies, I'm getting that, you know, with you they would kind of be like, but is this okay? um it would take them like a lot to muster up that courage. I feel like you make lots of people shy is what I'm getting. Then again, right here, they would constantly be trying to communicate, get an okay from you, like, is this okay, am I doing it right, am I pleasuring you, am I doing this okay or not? Then I'm also getting that whoever is fantasizing about you as well could be an Aries, Cancer, Libra, or Capricorn. I feel like you've recently gotten a new relationship, or you're talking to someone to start dating them, and you already have them fantasizing. Like they are so much like a waterfall for you, okay? They're like a whole fucking ocean. They're falling in deep and they know it. I'm hearing they're falling for your eyes hard as well. It could be the way you look at them and they're just kind of please, please, just fucking do me. Please, let me do you. Something about that. Like, I'm just getting that, like, you have people just, like, begging. Like, begging, 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 begging. People fantasize about begging you and then finally you just giving in, or, I don't know, getting you vulnerable and then, like, finally being like, yeah, I was begging you, but now look at me. I'm taking control. Something about that. I don't know. It's almost like people gotta beg you and they don't know how to please you, but then, if they like were to hear you, I'm getting moan or something like that, and they realize that they're pleasing you, they would go crazy and be like, yes, I'm doing everything right, I could just do whatever I want now. Something about that. I'm getting so shy in your energy, but your energy is also confident, so I'm feeling very confident to just say whatever's going on in my mind. I feel like this is how you make people feel. Feel like people openly tell you their fantasies and you're kind of like, oh, okay. You're very loyal though, so when I mentioned earlier about people wanting multiple partners, they know that that would never be true, that would never be possible, because you don't like giving your energy to just anyone. And Spirit is saying this is why they can only fantasize, because you're too, how do I say, not that if people like multiple partners stuff that they're not good, but I'm just getting that, how do I put this, you're just not like that, okay? You're just not, and that's that. And that's why they could only fantasize about that. But at the same time, it's almost like, I feel like if you've already had sexual encounters, or when you do start having sexual encounters, you're going to be able to please your partners, or you already do please your partners, to the point of, if they have those fantasies, they're going to get rid of them, because they're going to be like, damn, I can't even think about anybody else or anything because they please me. You're just going to be so good in the bedroom, or you are, okay? That's what I'm getting. And you diminish these fantasies that they have of like multiple partners. They're kind of like, oh, multiple partners who? Like, they cosplay, they do all this or that, they, you know, dress up, they present themselves this way. Like, I don't have any room to think. I just have room to, you know, just freaking relax and be pleased and fantasize even more about what this person can do for me. Like, yeah, okay. You're just very fun is what I'm getting. Like, you would be very fun in the bedroom. Tell us fantasies, fears, secrets. It's kind of like you create this safe place for people to just feel like they can tell you anything about their fantasies. And if you're like, no, I'm not into that, people would be like, okay, that's fine, but what are you into? They just want to get a little taste of you, so they're just kind of like, please tell me what you're into though. You should be careful with that as well though, because I feel like some people were just, I don't know, like they want to sneak in, so people have just no respect and stuff like that. Okay, so another energy could be a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius. I think I need to pull out these cards now because I haven't pulled this oracle. Let's see some other messages. Some people want to wife you up or make you their husband. Make you their husband. I don't know. Did I say that right? Basically, they want you to be their husband or a wife. some people will say things like, oh, I have to have sex with my partner outside of marriage first to see if, you know, they're gonna please me for life, or else I won't commit, right? And stuff like that. And I feel like people skip those steps, and they're kind of like, I know this person would, so when am when am I gonna get married? When am I gonna receive that ring? When do I have to kneel down? Like, let's go shopping for that ring. Like, what do you want? Tell me what you want. They just start fantasizing about those steps rather than, you know, thinking like, no, I need to know, I need a little taste. No, they're very straightforward. Like, this person exudes that they're gonna be fun. It's time to release negativity. You're just very, how do I say, you're calm and peaceful. You don't cause any drama. You're not into like, I don't know, there's something about you, like, if people have dealt with, you know, like ex-lovers, maybe your partners have dealt with like baby mamas that were crazy, or baby daddies that were crazy, stalkerish people and whatever. I feel like they dealt with toxicity. Then they meet you and you're like fun, you're healthy, you're peaceful. You just look like a very positive person. You come off as that. And people are just like, wait a minute. So I can get pleasure and still, you know, get pleasure in the sense that I'm gonna be treated well, I'm gonna have a healthy relationship, and they can't believe it that pleasure and healthy can exist. Like, they get so shocked that that can coexist together. You know what I mean? I feel like they've had toxicity and then pleasure, and they're kind of like, it's that's how it's gonna be. It's just fine. Like, I have pleasure at least. But with you, it's kind of like, oh, pleasure and healthy, like that. And that's why you get people addicted and obsessed. The answers you need are coming. You also are very good at giving advice. People really like your brain, your, like, the inside of your mind. There's two sides to you. I feel like one is very serious, but then the other one is also serious, but in a sense of like, I contemplate life, and I don't know, like, they're constantly trying to think better outside the box. And the other side of you is also serious, but I don't know. It's like you have two sides of you, but serious, your seriousness is both of your sides I'm seeing people see as serious, but one comes off as like thinking about life, trying to expand, trying to do this and that, and then the other serious nature is just like, I don't know, you seem very at peace with life. And something about like, you don't feel the need to cause problems, you don't feel the need to like manipulate, lie, or do this or that. And people see that you're very grounded in who you are. It's almost like people think that if you're constantly trying to expand or questioning everything, that, you know, you don't feel good in life. I don't know. I feel like you attract people who don't like thinking outside the box, and they'd rather just be like, why am I going to think or change this or try to do this or that for the world? If like, if it's perfect, if it's fine, if it's not harming anyone too much, then it's whatever, right? And you're kind of like, no, I need to face these problems that the world is facing, and I need to do better, think better, try to think outside the box. But then there's also a peaceful side to you that doesn't feel like you need to be violent to get what you want, or doesn't need to do something wrong in order to achieve what you want. And people see that and they're kind of like, wait a minute, this person just so fucking damn peaceful. So people really like, you know how I mentioned, wait, did I mention this for you guys? Schoolgirl, schoolboy kind of fantasy. But then them liking to discipline you. Or I don't know if that was a third pile. I'm very confused, but I think it was for this pile, right? And basically that is what I'm getting. That like, you come off as very like teacher like. I feel like some will even want to fantasize that you are a teacher, and then they take control over you, or like they like to tease you and they're kind of like, teacher, look at me, that kind of energy. I don't know why, because you just, I know why. I mean, because you have a very, I don't know, it's a very like expansive energy of, I'm gonna teach you, and here's this or that, we can learn together. Something about that. You don't feel like a teacher, but you also are very studious. Something about your energy is studious, and you're constantly learning, changing your beliefs, expanding. Communication is key. People would really like you to talk to them dirty, okay? That's what I'm getting. Or just hearing your voice in general will turn them on. They fantasize about that, like you telling them certain things. I feel like if you don't have certain fantasies, people still try to fantasize certain things. Some were like into like being your pet or something like that. I don't know. I'm getting that. they want to hear things like good girl, good boy, I don't know, so certain things like that, okay? And then it's time to release negativity. I feel like people would want you to just be really ruthless, kind of like call me a bitch, call me a slut, call me a bastard, call me whatever you want. Just go hard and rough and please me. So that's the kind of energy people, you know, when they fantasize about you, they fantasize about that thing, you being extremely rough. And then luck is on your side. I feel like you make people feel very safe and how do I say? They feel like if they were to get a chance with you, that they have the whole world in their hands, or I can't explain it. It's almost like if they win you and they can, you know, get you in the bedroom, they just feel extremely lucky, like if they won in life, because not only are you peaceful, but you're gonna bring pleasure for the rest of their lives. So that's what people fantasize about you. Like they just fantasize a bunch of things. But because you come off as mysterious, there wasn't much, I couldn't really talk too much about like specific fantasies too much. So I hope it was like, I hope you enjoyed this reading really, because I don't know, I feel like I didn't talk too much about fantasies, but I am getting very rough. They want rough, okay? And okay, pile 4. So I almost forgot initials for you guys, but I realized, you know, when I was kind of closing the reading that I didn't pull initials for you guys. So here's a T. I don't know why I heard Y in my head, a W maybe as well. T, J, S, then Y, W. What else? S. Someone either has their middle name, their last name, their first name, but S is very significant because I also heard that in my head right now. Like it was very emphasized. Last initial for you guys. I feel like 2 more want to come out, so give me a sec. Oh, I got 3, okay? So C, oh, 4. Okay, C, O, N, and W. C, W. So W and S are very significant for someone. Then I heard, look, it says con, but this could also be cow. Connor. This is very interesting. I probably need to do a collective reading for this, so stay tuned for that, okay? That's it. So I hope you enjoy. If you did, please I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, please like, comment, or subscribe. And I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye-bye, love.